This is Loretta Fox with D210 here at the People Last Stand in Mockingbird Station. In just a few minutes, I'm going to go in and have a one-on-one, heart-to-heart with the cast and crew of the Hornet'S Nest, a father and son duo that actually went live on the front line in Afghanistan. A father and son duo is just, I mean, that's enough right there. But they actually go live and they have more than 500 hours of footage of real life war. I'm amazed. I can't wait to sit down and talk with them, find out exactly what motivated them. What did it feel like? And how does it feel coming back home? Now, of course, you're award winner for your correspondence. How was it for you to actually bring your son Carlos along with you?
You know, it was scary. He asked to come, and I was really proud that he would ask to do that. But then I knew how dangerous it was. I've lost a lot of friends over the years. But then I figured out, you know, those soldiers I'm covering and Marines I'm covering are 18, 19, 20 years old, and he's 22. Yeah. He can make up his own mind. And he was bound and determined to come. I don't know what you thought about it.
No, you said it. I mean,
He says I tricked him into coming.
he told me it was a fishing trip.
Oh, that's a long ways from that's a great
ways.
pond.
It doesn't have a whole lot of lakes around there. It was the right thing to do. I felt it then, and I feel it now. When my father and I were talking about it right before, I said, "Can I go with you?" And just something clicked. It's so rare in life that you're given the opportunity to make a real difference in even just one person's life. And that opportunity opened up for me, and I took it because, like I said, it was the right thing to do.
This trip was a different trip because you saw the bombs going off. You saw death. You felt fear. Mm-hmm. That's a traumatic. I mean, like, your whole experience was so traumatic. Coming home, how does that feel now after experiencing that?
Well, you know, it's definitely a transition, and it's not an easy one. I'm very fortunate. I've got a lot of great people in my life, and I also I go through. We went through a lot, but we only got the barest glimmer of what our men and women who serve feel when they come back home. And we just have the smallest window of insight, and I know if I was feeling that, how much more that they feel. And it's one of the reasons we're so committed to serving our veterans, because we have some insight, the smallest amount, and that's just it for us.
I mean, you make it sound like it was pretty simple. It's like, yeah, Dad, I want to come with you. We're going on a fishing trip. I know there had to be some type of, there was something that built up to. Was there any expectations or something that kind of just made it a little more intense than just actually going on a trip?
Well, it was a big process. Just getting to Baghdad. Once we were in Baghdad, we had crossed a big threshold there. Just getting there was so much of a battle because it was a father and son kind of a project, and this is before ABC picked us up, and we were just going to be doing it on the web, and we were crisscrossing the country together, trying to put together the resources to do this, and before we made the journey overseas, there was a journey just to get there.
Was it? I mean, mentally. I mean, was it what you were expecting?
Yes and no. I did training before I went over there at NTC out in the Mojave Desert with the military, and so I had a little bit of an idea, but nothing actually prepares you for setting foot in a war zone for the first time. There's nothing like it on Earth.
I mean, these are things that stick with you for life.
Yes.
When you're this close from death, and you hear the bullets going by, you can't see them. It's impactful, and when you see your friends and soldiers go down, those are things that stick with you for life.
Yes, absolutely. obviously you saw death, and there's body bags, and there's. I noticed. I saw a clip. You guys did your premiere, and there was someone's wife there and someone's father that was there. How did America receive this film, and especially because they're able to actually connect differently?
Well, we're going to see how they receive it. I mean, the first thing we did when we made the film was to make sure the first people who saw this were the Gold Star families, those who lost loved ones in the war. And then we showed, and if they were okay with it, then we went to the veterans that we were with, and they loved it. And a lot of them said it helped them in many different ways. And the spouses say, finally, I got to see what my husband or wife has been going through. And the reaction we've been getting has been more than I could even imagine. I mean, positive feedback and reaction. Keep fighting, keep going out there. The war is now here at home as our vets come home, and we need to be there with them. And this film is the instrument to make sure that that happens.
This is Loretta Fox with D210 TV, and you've just been credentialed.